Good morning, dear children. It's another new day today. I hope you are doing fine. Today is Thursday, 14th of May. Today, we will be continuing the lesson we stopped last Tuesday. We will enter a new subtopic, volume. We will still be doing calculation in this subtopic. So, are you ready to learn? Now, please open your textbook at page 85. If you look at the picture in the slide, there are two vehicles, right? The first one is a bus. The second one is a van. So, which vehicle can take more people? The answer is a bus. Why? Because a bus can take more people due to its bigger space. So, the volume of the bus is greater than the van. The bigger the space, the bigger the volume. Now, please open your textbook at page 85. If you look at the picture in the slide, there are two vehicles, right? The first one is a bus. The second one is a van. So, which vehicle can take more people? The answer is a bus. Why? Because a bus can take more people due to its bigger space. So, the volume of the bus is greater than the van. The bigger the space, the bigger the volume. What is volume? Volume is the amount of space which can be filled with solid, liquid, or gas. To make it easier for you to understand, volume is the total space occupied by an object. For objects that have little amount of liquid, such as small milk carton, we can use milliliter or ml. Okay, milliliter. It's not the game Mobile Legend, okay? Milliliter. And the next one, for large amount of water, such as water bottles, big milk carton, we use liter. For objects that have larger amount of water, such as swimming pool and things that we can reach out with our hands, such as aeroplanes and also buildings. For that one, we use cubic meter. So don't forget to copy these notes into the exercise book, yeah? Let's look at the example that you have in the textbook. We are still at page 85. For millimeter, we use it to express the volume for a carton of milk. For milk carton that is small, we use milliliter. Once the volume of the milk reaches 1000 milliliter, which means maybe a bigger size of carton of milk, we convert it into 1 liter because 1000 milliliter equals to 1 liter. Next, liter is used for volume of a bottle of water that is big. Okay, so usually it's for a bigger bottle. Maybe after this, okay, after this video, maybe you can check the bottles that you have at your home. Maybe you can see the volume. Okay, so let's move on. For cubic meter, okay, this is usually used for volume for bigger things, such as a water tank. As you can see in this picture, mostly it's something that we cannot reach within our palm or our hands alone. I'll show you some image examples of the objects for each of these units. Now, let's do some simple refreshment on what we had learned just now. What is the unit of measurement for liquids in the objects shown? The first picture. What is that? It's a shrink. We insert liquid in shrink, right? Is the shrink reachable within our palm? Yes. So, the answer for the first picture is milliliter. The second picture, what is that? It looks more or less like a jug, right? Okay, so because a jug is bigger, so we use liter for it. The third picture, what is that? It's a swimming pool. Swimming pool is big and we are unable to reach using our hand or our palm itself. So in this case we use cubic meter. Okay, so just write the answers in your textbook. Make a note next to the picture so you don't have to copy this down into your exercise book. Just make a note next to the picture. Now let's learn measuring the volume of hollow boxes. Do you know what is hollow boxes? The picture in this slide is a hollow box, the one you can see on the right side, which is similar to a cube. So, how do we measure a hollow box? We use the formula volume of a cube. The formula for volume of a cube is length times width times height. I'll show you the examples and don't forget to copy these notes also into your exercise book. This formula. Let's see the first example. I took this from the textbook, so please open page 86. Let's read the question. Can we measure the volume of hollow boxes? How? Yes, we can measure the volume of hollow boxes by using the formula volume of a cube. Next question. What is the volume of this hollow box? What did I mention just now? We use the formula volume of cube. So what is the volume of cube? Length times width times height. So the calculation should be like in the slide. You have to write down volume of hollow box equals to 2 centimeter times 2 centimeter times 2 centimeter. The answer is 8 cubic centimeter. So make sure to have the units at the end of your answer. If you don't put the cubic centimeter, you will lose marks. Let's look at the second example. The length for this box is 7 centimeter. The height is 5 centimeter. The width is 4 centimeter. Now, let's start the calculation. Volume of cube, length times width times height. So, how do we write the answer? Volume of hollow box equals to 7 centimeter times 5 centimeter times 4 centimeter. 7 times 5 is 35 centimeter. 35 centimeter times with 4 centimeter equals to 140 cubic centimeter. So this example also, you have to copy this into your exercise book as an example. And as what I have remind you previously, please make sure to have the units at the end of your answer. If you don't put the cubic centimeter, you will lose your marks. And I also prepare the third example in the next slide, so you have to copy that too, okay? Basically, in this chapter, in this subtopic, you have to master your multiplication tables. So you need to make sure that you know how to do your multiplication so that you can easily do this exercise. Finally, it's homework time. Do your science workbook, page 65 and 66. There is no PDF exercise for today because I will compile it with the exercise for the next subtopic. After you are done, don't forget to submit your homework in GC. Our next class will be on next Tuesday and we will be using WebEx for next class. Finally, we are going for video conferencing. I will inform the time in WhatsApp group after I rearrange the time with other teachers. So this is where we end our class today. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Bye.